that's crazy. Like,
I don't
it's
know.
so frustrating. It's so annoying.
Well, as long as
All
I
it
can
takes is
probably
a
shoot
team
people off a map
glitch.
sim.
Yeah, as long as I'm playing this, I'm good. I don't know. I mean, people don't shine, you know, at certain clubs. They just don't.
No, I mean he's got 1,000 times better supporting cast around him now than he did at Dortmund. He's
People
got
just
10 world-class players in the 11 with him.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
I
man,
mean,
Huppity.
the
but
you can't even argue like who the worst player that he plays with now is.
yeah.
That's how bad it is. Like for the rest of the Prem is like you can't even argue who the worst player on that team is.
I don't know. I
Like
don't
who
know.
is the worst? Who's the worst on that team? You couldn't tell me.
If you
Yeah,
just sack
And then
some
even
random
then,
bench player, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I
even
guess.
even then you're dipping into like their academy players. Like they're
Exactly.
they're bench players if they're not if they're not like from the academy, then they're world class.
I guess just say
Like they
pick
could fit into
the
any
worst.
other team.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like pick the worst starting player. I don't know who the worst starting player is. I mean, it's hard to determine that because every position is different. You know, it's how
I
are you
mean,
gonna
Just
compare
we
consistency, I
Holland?
signed
guess. Like
we
consistency, I guess.
signed two of their players and they still are fantastic.
I know.
And honestly, I'd probably pick Zinchenko to be the worst player on their team from last season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well, yeah,
that's
we take
nuts.
Arsenal takes the scraps and they still ball with
I
them.
know. Take the scraps.
It's all about
Jesus is the
developing the player,
scraps.
man.
I love Jesus.
How
Good
the
creamy little header
fucking
today.
Dude,
fuck, bro?
that header was so creamy.
That's a tough one. That angle's really weird.
No, it
It's
is
like
really weird.
I'm
That's a
gonna
striker's finish.
bulge
and he's so short.
forever.
He's so small. He's such a small guy, and you can tell. Oh my God, you could tell. Fucking Liverpool's back line is so fucking tall compared to Arsenal. It's ridiculous.
Arsenal's a small ass team too.
I was like, this is just funny looking. It's like kids versus actual full-grown men. I was like, God, they have so much more height than we do.
Dude, I'm shocked Konate got away with those tackles that he had
Oh my
today.
God, that guy,
Some
he's
badass
so
tackles,
fucking
man.
dirty. So
Dude,
Leave it,
those were
Paul
some
Tierney, man. Leave it to the man.
God,
those were some
bastard.
Brexit tackles.
Those are some true Brexit tackles.
True
he was a true Brexit geezer.
a true Brexit
Yeah, I think I need an extra set of hands to count how many fucking bad calls there were today.
Dude, all the no calls too are
Oh my
crazy.
God, it's so bad. Honestly, I mean, some of them were nice to say, like, okay, yeah, Arsenal might have had a couple dirty ones that probably should have been called, but like, same thing. It's just if you're gonna call one, like, call the other. You know, like you cannot
Yeah.
have inconsistency to that extent. It's just so
No,
embarrassing.
it was
Ruins
wild.
the game.
Like we tied
fuck.
up or whatever, and then he started like calling shit for Arsenal, and I was like, because you've already done your fucking job.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You got the game where you wanted the game to be. Okay, fucking you
right.
happy now?
Oh
Like
my
this is
god.
this is what you thought. This is what you thought the game should be at. And this is what it said. So now you're gonna start calling it fair. Like
Exactly. It's like thanks to you. It's like, all
it
right.
was dead obvious too. I
Oh
mean,
my
it was
God,
like
the
night and day
softest
difference.
Rob Holding's pin, fucking soft as
Soft.
that was insane.
Like
I was like, oh
you
my
couldn't tell
God,
me that that's a pen. Like
that was so bad.
it was
So
ridiculous. Like what?
absurd.
They both challenge for the ball, but Skippy knows that he's gonna get fucking like that the other player's gonna go for the ball, so he stands in front of him. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was a little much. Oh, like that. I laughed so fucking hard when Salah missed it.
Oh my
skewed it
god.
wide. I
I
was
I
like,
thought that
oh
was
my
gonna be a
my
turning
God,
point, like legit,
fucking
but of course it
loser.
wasn't.
Oh, I was so
Dude, I was
funny.
screaming. I
God,
was
it was so
screaming
funny.
in front of the TV.
That was hilarious.
Like, fuck you! Fuck
I said the
you!
exact same
Fuck
thing.
Yeah, I
you!
was saying the same shit. The
Fuck
same
you!
exact shit.
Dude, I was screaming. Nicole was outside and she was like, "Hey, you need to calm down." I was like, "Fuck you!"
And you said no. There. Oh
And,
yeah.
I said, "Fuck you!"
so funny.
That's a
I was like,
that's a true Brexit
He's
geezer.
a true Brexit tackle.
I mean, he really would be one to put it wide. I mean, come on.
His form
Thought
hasn't
about it
been the
too
best,
much.
I know, and
but this
And
season-
apparently, like, yeah, I was gonna say, apparently he like
he
just
missed one
missed
against
one.
like Brentford or Bournemouth, one of the B
Yeah.
teams.
God damn, that was so funny. Yeah, it was kind of a lackluster showing on Arsenal's part, but as far as second half especially, I don't know. They kind of
Dude,
it just
officiating
felt
is seriously this season just hit
it,
a new
it just
low. Not even this
it just
game.
kills the
The
drive,
fucking
man. The
Tottenham
drive is.
game yesterday, bro.
Oh, I didn't
You
watch it.
couldn't even like make up the officiating. It was the worst officiating I've ever seen.
It just ruins the fucking game, dude. It ruins
Two
the
no
aspect
calls.
of it.
Matoma gets stamped on his foot. He get. I don't.
Yeah,
I
that
sent
was
you that. I sent you
ridiculous.
that link, Nathaniel.
That
I don't
was
know if you watched it.
ridiculous.
It's
Yeah, it
blatant,
was
night
so
as day.
bad.
And VAR cleared it in like 10 seconds. Like what?
Like how?
And then
How?
and Dunk was getting pulled by his jersey. I think it was Dunk. It was one of the center backs.
Pisses me
I
off,
was like,
man.
what?
It ruins
Dude, they
the
didn't even
flow.
check. They didn't even check VAR for Holding's foul.
But like, there's no
No, they
narrative to
just
be
fucking-
played here. So you're just like hailing Tottenham.
Well, and then the worst part about VAR is like they could have looked at his foul and been like, "Oh, it's not a clear and obvious
House, you
error."
bastard.
It's like that's so bad. Like that's such a bad description. Like because basically you get a refereeing crew that sit together all the time. They always referee together. So yeah, they're
Yeah.
not gonna think each other are making fucking bad calls because they're sucking
No.
each other's dicks.
Cops
'Cause they
won't
know
pull
that,
cops
like,
over.
No, I mean it's so stupid.
Alex, you're a
this
rat.
narrative is so bad.
I'm not.
You're a rat, you fucking bastard. You get saved. That's it. Fuck.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just embarrassing. Yeah, I bet they all go out for a fucking pint at the pub afterwards.
They're like, wow, you really
I know.
fucking missed those calls.
Who can make the worst call today? They have a bet on it.
They probably
Dude, they've
do.
got-
The worst call.
They've got all this damn money. Like, just hire people that don't live in the UK to
They
ref
don't like
the
yeah,
games. Like that, I feel like that's such a simple solution. Like, don't let these
My
people come in
God,
with these
fuck
like
you.
born-in biases.
Yeah, it is annoying. You need somebody that's not English. You need just some random ass. country uncle.
I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Fuck Arsenal.
Yeah,
Back in the best team in the world.
1983, back in 1983 they beat my team. Like,
You mean
go fuck
1983?
yourself. Oh, 1983.
Fucking 1983.
Well, at least.
At least, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. They have a nice little, I guess West Ham next game. I think.
Yeah, I mean we gotta win that game like 10-0.
Yeah.
We need to win every game.
Because if it comes
Yeah, literally.
if it comes
Man
down
City's
to
gonna
it,
be-
like if we lose to City,
Which
then
we
we'll
will,
be
probably.
goal
Which we will.
differential. It'll be
Which
goal
we will,
differential,
Yeah.
we will lose.
and we have to get some fucking goals.
Fuck.
Like they
Yeah.
are like
Yeah,
6
no,
up
we need
on
as
us
many-
right now or something.
Literally
Yeah,
need-
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah. They're pretty. They've definitely got whatever. Honestly, I mean, if Man City wins the league, like I'm not even gonna be that mad just because they're.
Oh, I'm gonna be
cheating.
mad.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
mad,
pissed.
but like I'll be mad for different reasons too. As well.
Well, and then there just been so many
Yeah.
just like blown calls. Just for for all
Yeah, it's
teams,
like-
but Arsenal. I mean, they're hard
it's
done
just-
by often. They've
it's
also been
just
graced.
sucks.
They've also been graced a couple.
I don't think many other teams have been like after a game have had a referee resign because he made a bad call.
Yeah, I've never heard of that in my life.
Resign. Like, and we're just not going to do anything about it. Like, the FA is going to come out, admit that they made a bad call, that they had a no call that affected the game,
And nothing.
and
Changes
just
that.
nothing's going to happen. Like,
Exactly.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
How? How do you let them get away with it? They can't keep getting away with
Oh,
it.
but they can.
they
They
can.
can, and they
What
will.
was the? I guess one of the. I didn't even see it. Like I guess one of Liverpool's players got elbowed by one of the officials.
Yeah, bro, he
Yeah.
should get fired for that.
I didn't even see it. They talked about it after the game. I was like, how did I
the
not even
officials
see
for
that?
sure getting fired, but like, dude, fucking what's his name, Mitrovic gets an 8-game ban for
for
touching the referee.
ref.
Oh yeah, I
Andy
saw
Robertson got a yellow card. A yellow card?
It's
Are
a
you
narrative.
fucking serious, dude? That's crazy. Like,
That's
come on,
insane.
man. That's
Yeah, they were
so
talking about
clear. Oh my god, that's so clear. Like, the difference in when you're like going
Oh,
for a
fuck that.
championship,
The fuck?
but they don't want you to.
Yeah,
And-
literally.
Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying.
I don't know. It's just so it's the officiating. The refs are fucked. They ruin it. They ruin it all. That goes for any sport, literally.
Yeah, every fucking
No,
sport.
they've all been so bad.
It's
Gosh, got
so
blasted.
fucking bad.
Holy fuck, dude.
And part of that is like, 1 second. You say part of it is like,
Fucking noise. Is that in the game, Alex? The beeping?
Yeah,
it might
Yeah.
be my game.
Who's got a grenade or something?
I think it's our game.
I think so too. Someone's got a damn grenade. Don't make me buy the nuke.
I can't remember if I turned off my TV or not.
Oh yeah, what is this in the? Oh, it looks like a drop or something. What is this?
Cargo. Oh, damn, I was gonna go to it, but that kid just fucking blasted me. Bastard.
Unlock 2 times jump boost. Well, you only
Oh,
get it
that's
for
nice.
20 seconds.
Yeah, you
And I'm
get it
dead,
for no
so
time.
it takes me 10 seconds to respawn.
Makes a difference.
Cool though.
No, like
Stay on the map.
all these associations, NBA, fucking NFL, FA in Europe, like all this shit, right? They're like, okay, look at all this technology that we've got, you know, like
And it doesn't
it'll
work.
it'll help us improve refereeing. Like, how is the refereeing getting worse?
Yeah,
How's it
literally.
getting worse?
It is though.
Like, come on, man. And then like, perfect example, right? You have the Rams and the Saints in the NFC Championship a couple of years ago. There's a 1,000 times percent pass interference, right? Roby Coleman just comes over and fucking clocks the Saints receiver, and they lose the game because of that, right? Afterward, there's an entire rule change. Where now you
Damn,
can
Alex, you even across the
review,
map.
you can review pass interference no calls.
Damn.
Like, why can't we get some like accountability in the games? I mean, it's the same thing with the Manchester United call, like no call earlier in the year, where not only was there the call that we had the goal early on, but like one of their goals I think was like offside. No, that was Brentford. And then there was the Brentford game where the tying goal was offside, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh
why
my
are we
God.
getting it where after the game these refs are coming out and being like, "Oh, we messed
Oh yeah,
up."
that was a bad call. Yeah, and like you said, nothing changes, so it doesn't even
Oof.
matter.
Nothing changes. Like, who cares that the guy doesn't have a job anymore?
Exactly.
Like, great, but like, what actually happened isn't getting fixed. It's not getting mitigated. It's not getting mediated. Like, nothing's changing.
Nope. If it's not during
So
the
the
game,
rest-
then fuck it. You know, it's like you don't make the call
That's-
during the game. What the fuck difference?
That's
does it make?
crazy. And then like the whole clear and obvious error is just
Dude, what the
is
fuck
just
gun is
a
that? Holy
added
shit.
level of subjectivity.
Yeah.
Like now it's just up to like however they're feeling on whatever day, you know.
Pretty much. Like, fuck. Wipe your goddamn glasses off.
Alex, the bathroom's dangerous. Someone keeps shooting like sticky bombs or something, and it's
Somebody paid robots.
yeah, someone paid money to get this done.
Oops, sorry.
Oh no! Don't make me buy the fucking nuke again.
When you bought that, wait, is there the nuke in this game?
Yeah, someone said, "What a waste of robot."
Yeah, so I said, what a waste of robot.
Probably because it didn't even give me a kill. It didn't even give me a fucking kill for it. It just wiped the map and then everyone just respawned back in. Like,
Too easy.
no reward and I paid bucks for it. Unacceptable!
I'll have
How many
you know,
bucks?
Anthony, I'll have you
200.
know, Henry's currently playing Stardew Valley.
I know, I saw. He's a bastard. He's probably playing with his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's true. I thought about that too. I was like, well, he said he can't play. What is he doing
What a
now?
bastard!
What
Priorities,
absolute-
crooked priorities.
Yeah, it sounds like the-
Absolutely crooked. That is wide open ass.
It is wide, the most wide open.
That ass is
widespread.
so wide open. How many hands do you think I can fit in there?
12. 1738A.
Hello. I'm about to
Be the
come.
boost. I'm about to burn.
Be the best boozy.
We the best boosty.
All right, Anthony, I'm about to switch games.
What are you doing, Alex?
I'm about to switch games.
Easy.